In psychology, there is a phenomenon known as the negative suggestion effect. It refers to the idea that when a person repeatedly sends negative messages to themselves, their brain interprets these messages as truth, triggering intense physiological and psychological responses. In other words, the more you believe that the worst possible outcome will happen, the more likely it is to become your reality. Nick worked at a company where he was diligent and hardworking, but he had a pessimistic personality. He constantly viewed life through a negative lens. One day, he accidentally got locked inside the company's freezer. The door wouldn't open, and his phone had no signal. His coworkers had already left for the day. He became terrified, thinking the temperature inside the freezer was minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit and that he would inevitably freeze to death. He pounded on the door, shouting for help, but no one responded. As despair set in, he began to lose hope. Eventually, he grabbed a pen and paper, wrote a note, and huddled in the corner, waiting for death. The next morning, his coworkers opened the freezer door and found that he had no signs of life. But what was even more shocking was that the freezer system had never been turned on. The temperature inside wasn't fatal, and there was plenty of oxygen. An autopsy showed that he didn't have any frostbite, acute illness, or external injuries. He hadn't died from the cold. What he hadn't realized was that, on that day, the freezer's cooling system was off for maintenance. His negative mindset had led him to completely give up on trying to escape. He didn't even consider making another attempt. He had already convinced himself that he was doomed to die, and this belief led to his physical collapse. This is the negative suggestion effect in psychology. When a person deeply believes that the worst possible outcome is certain, their body may respond with intense reactions, even leading to a complete breakdown. Pessimistic thoughts are like an invisible cold wave, capable of freezing a person from the inside out.